Good morning, student. Today I am going to explain about Python programming. In this session, I am going to explain about basics of Python. So, definition of Python programming, features of Python, different types of data types, variables, keywords, operators. All these things I am going to explain about this session. So, what is Python? Python is an interpreted, object-oriented, high-level programming language. As it is general purpose, it is a wide range of applications, that different applications here, web app development, building desktop GUI, scientific and mathematical computing. It is created by Guido van Rossum in 1991, used by Google, Yahoo, YouTube, many Linux distribution, games and apps. These are the different programming languages. So Python is an interpreted object-oriented programming language. Different features of Python. First one is easy to read and write. Python syntax are very simple. So it is simple and easy to understand, and it is easy to read and write also. So Python syntax is clean and simple, making the code easy to understand and write. It is suitable for beginners. Second one is interpreted language. Python executes code line by line, which helps in easy debugging and testing during development. Object-oriented and functional. Python support both object-oriented and functional programming, giving developers flexibility in how they structure their code. Then dynamically typed. So no need to type the data types when defining the variable. Just we can just mention the variable and without specifying any data type there. So you don't need to specify data types when declaring variable. Python figures it out automatically. Then extensive libraries. Python has a rich collection of libraries for tasks like web development, data analysis, machine learning, and more. The next one is cross-platform. Python can run on different operating systems like Windows, macOS, Linux without modification. Next one is community support. Python is a large active community that continuously contributes resources, libraries, and tools, making it easier to find help or solutions. In 2000, Python 2.0 was released. In 2001, Python 2.2 was released. Then installing Python, we can install Python in any machine. So we can go to the Python website www.python.org, and based upon your operating system, you can install the Python tokens. What are the Python? What is Python token, and what are the different types of Python tokens? So we'll study in this topic. So what is token? It's the smallest individual unit in a program is known as token. Different types of tokens. First one is keyword, second one is identifiers, third one literals, fourth one is operator, fifth one is punctuator or delimiters. What is Python keyword? As other programming language, a keyword is a reserved words we cannot use while defining a function, while creating a variable. We cannot use it. So it's Python keywords are some predefined and reserved words. In Python, that has special meaning. Keywords are used to define the syntax of the coding. The keyword cannot be used as an identifier, neither is a function or a variable name. All the keywords in Python are written in lowercase except true and false. There are 35 keywords in Python 3.11. So these are the few keywords, and as I said, break, finally, globally, if, all these are the few keywords in Python. So here I've used the keyword if and else. So if x is y is also a keyword, and else also a keyword. This is the example how to use the keyword here. After that, we'll go for identifier. What is identifier? A Python identifier is a name used to identify a variable, a function, class, module, or other object. So what are the rules of identifier? An identifier starts with letter A to Z or small a to Z, an underscore followed by 0 or multiple letter, an underscore and digit 0 to 9. Python does not allow special character. Identifier must not be keyword of Python. Python is a case-sensitive programming language. Thus, roll number and small capital roll number and small roll number are two different identifiers in Python because this Python key identifier are case-sensitive. These are the few valid identifier and these are the value some invalid identifier. So it cannot start with a number. So to add number is a invalid identifier. And similarly, break is a keyword, so you cannot use as a identifier. Here some valid identifier, my book. It can start with any letter. A file also it can start with any letter. So these are the few valid identifier. Then literals. Literals in Python can be defined as number, text, or other data type that represent values to be stored in variables. Example of string literals in Python is name equal to Johnny, f name is Johnny. So either you can write within the single quote or the double quote. This is a string I have taken for name and f name here. And similarly, for integer literals, we can specify any value. So I have example I have taken age is equal to 22. And for a float literals, you can take any float value, that is height is equal to 6.2. So these are the few more examples. And on the numerical literals, there are three types of numerical literals: integer literals, floating point literals, and complex literals. Integer literals are any integer value it can take, 10 or minus 25 or 0. Floating point literals, any floating point value it can take. Complex literal is 5 plus 2j. So imaginary part, real part, and imaginary part it will include. So this is the different types of numerical literals. These are the example for integer. A is equal to 100, b is equal to minus 5, minus 50. So this is integer literals. Floating point literals is c is equal to 3.14 and d is equal to minus 0.005. Complex literals which will take both real and imaginary values. So 4 plus 7j. Then string literals. String literals are sequence of character enclosed in quotes. As I told you, either you can take as a single quote or double quote. So this is the example for A is equal to hello, B is equal to Python. I have written hello in single quote and Python is double quote. Then Boolean literals. It will take the value is true and false. So Boolean literals represent truth value in Python. They help in decision making and logical operators. Boolean literals are useful for controlling program flow in conditional statement like if, while, and for loops. So I have taken true represent a positive condition equivalent to 1 and false represent a negative condition equivalent to 0. So I have taken A is equal to true, B is equal to false. Print A comma B means it will return true, false. Next one is special literals. Python contain one special literal, that is none. None is used to define a null variable. Example, I have taken res is equal to none. So print res means res is equal to return none. Operators, different types of Python operators. So in this topic, we'll study about all the types of operator here. So what is operator then? Operator can be defined as a symbols that are used to perform operation on operands. So there are 7 types of operator: arithmetic, relational operator, assignment operators, logical operator, bitwise operator, membership operator, identity operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform arithmetic operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. So this is the example for arithmetic operator: plus, minus, and division. Star is for multiplication. This is for the ring modulus. This is for the floor division. This is double star is for the exponent. So this is the example. I have taken A is equal to 15, B is equal to 4, and I have taken I have printed A plus B, A minus B, A multiplied by B, A divided by B. So based upon that, it will give the result. Then relational operator. Relational operators are used to compare the values. So these are the few relational operator: double equal to, not equal to, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. Then Python equality operator, that is A double equal to B. The equal to operator is also known as equality operator in Python, as it used to check for equality. It returns true if both the operands are equal. That is, if both the left and right operands are equal to each other. Otherwise, it returns false. So here example here is A is equal to 9, B is equal to 5, C is equal to 9. I am checking whether print A double equal to B. That means print A is equal to B or not. So what it will return? It will return A is double equal to B, so it should return false. Print A double equal to C, it will return A true. Print A not equal to B, it will return true, and print A not equal to C, it will return not equal to C, it will return false. Then assignment operator used to assign value to the variables. Assign value, so these are the few assignment operator: equal to, plus equal to, division equal to, star equal to, minus equal to, modulus equal to, and double slash equal to, star double star equal to. So these are the few assignment operators are there. Logical operator. Logical operators are used to perform logical operation on the given two variable or values. So these are the few logical operator: and, or not. So return true for and, return true if both conditions are true, or return true if either of the condition is true. Nowadays reverse the condition. This is the example for Boolean operator. This is the example for operator, bitwise operator. Bitwise operator in Python. These are the few bitwise operator: bitwise not, bitwise shift, bitwise and, bitwise XOR, bitwise OR. This is the example for this. Then membership operator. There are two types of membership operator: in, not in. So example here is A in list, A not in list. Example here is A is equal to 22. List I have taken 22, 99, 27, 31. Answer 1 is equal to A in list. So what it will return? Whether it will return true or false, because A is 22 I have assigned, and whether 22 is present in the list, yes or no. If yes, it is present, it will return true. If it is not present, it will return false. So here example is A not in list. So what I am doing, whether A is not there in list but A is there in list, that's why it will return false. Then identity operator. There are two identity operator: is not, whether it will check whether two variable point the same object, or it will return false. It is not means it return true if two variables point the different object, else false. This is the example for identity operators. These are the punctuation and delimiters for the grammatical structure for Python programming. Then how to write a Python program? Just we want to print hello world. We can write it in the print statement, print hello world. Python program contains following components. First one is comments, functions, expression, statement, block, and indentation. Comment, which is readable for programmer but ignored by Python interpreter. A single line comment which begins with a hash sign, or a multi-line comment, either write multiple line beginning with hash sign, or use triple quote multiple line. Example, this is my first Python multi-line comment, so you can put triple quote or you can put this one hash. So